Welcome back, Disc Golf World. My name is Kevin Jones, and I am here with Luke Humphries. Luke, how are you doing, man?
Awesome, Kev. We got a great card going on today. We are at the Preserve Championship just outside Minneapolis, Minnesota. Fantastic course. Cale Leiviska setting it up for us, and the Pro Tour just making this thing an awesome venue for us.
Yeah, Cale scooping up this property not even that long ago, maybe at the beginning of this year, and then making some insane work with it and bringing us Pro Tour players here to compete on it. I love it. Hole 10 is an iconic hole of the course. It's an island hole, although you shouldn't be missing this island ever. Basket's not really in any kind of danger by the water. It's just know your shot and execute the shot.
Yep, for sure. Well said. This one coming in as the third easiest hole on the course. So players just looking to get their birdies on this one and move on. Little bit uphill, but that's pretty much the only danger. Drew throwing a mid-range. Little more hyzer out of the hand than he intended, I'm sure. Will it stay? It does. He'll be left with about 40 feet for his birdie.
Not the best shot there from Drew. You really want to get this one close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure everybody's expecting to, at least.
Mm-hmm. Emerson looking like he's going forehand. Probably a Pioneer or an Explorer. Oh, yeah.
That could go in.
Go in. Sick shot from him. Probably looked pretty good from the tee box, too.
I bet.
Mason looking like he's going to backhand in mid-range. And when I say Mason, of course, I mean Collin. I'm sorry, Collin.
Are you thinking of Prodigy Mason?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, they look alike.
Kind of.
Skip
yeah,
it.
No, they do.
Lord Jesus.
Just a little long out of him. He'll be left inside the circle, though. True. Not very excited about missing the birdie on this hole.
No, this is almost a gimme birdie for anybody of his caliber. Collin here from Circle's Edge. Nice putt to hit right there after on the last hole. If you guys are just now joining us, Collin actually airballed a putt for birdie on the last hole and ended up taking a bogey. So that's a great comeback from him right there.
Yeah, nice way to jump back in it. Good birdie from Eagle. Emerson looking to follow suit.
Yeah, Eagle is not messing around right now. That's another birdie putting him at 8 under. So it's nice to be at 8 under with almost an entire back nine to add to that.
And does Eagle have a par yet?
Eagle has no pars yet. No, he's got all birdies and a bogey.
Into this round, he's got 9 birdies and 1 bogey. Dude is just shredding right now. Oh my gosh, sick slow-mo replay. Looked like the disc went through the basket there.
That was nice. Emerson and Collin both getting a birdie there, so bringing themselves 5 down and 3 down. That's a good start on the back nine to get some strokes back. Hole 11 is one of the easier holes on the course as well. It's a par 4. We got it at 677 feet. Really, you could throw this disc 300 feet off of the tee, but as long as you're in the fairway, you're going to have a chance to score birdie on this hole. So the fairway is optimal here.
This hole played as the easiest hole on the course in round 1, second easiest hole on the course in round 2. Players knowing that birdie's out there, they just need to get it. Eagle, is this the roller disc again? It appears to be.
Oh, yeah. There's no reason why he wouldn't be rolling this after how it went in the first round.
Oh,
it's perfect again.
My gosh.
A little bit of weird action there, but still all the way to the green.
There's a just like a little canal. I don't know, a drainage ditch right there in the middle of the fairway that rollers tend to hit and jump up a little bit. Probably take some revolutions off of it.
That's going to be one of the easiest birdies he's had in his life, though.
Yeah, without a doubt. He's well down there. Emerson ripping on a Ballista Pro.
Hitting it on a hyzer, knowing it's going to flip up and ride down the fairway.
Man,
Perfectly
perfect.
executed.
Yeah, great angles out of him. Past that ditch. And he'll be left with a couple 100 feet. Chip up. I'm guessing he goes stable mid-range forehand for that approach. This needs to flex out. Yeah, just in time. I think he's past the treble there. He should have a fairly simple forehand up from there. And I don't think we've seen this disc out of Drew yet. It's a Pittsburgh Steelers Destroyer, it looks like. Maybe a Jeff Ash die on top.
Wow. Not much to be said about that. Absolute hammer of a drive, considering it almost went as far as Eagles roller.
Yeah, outdrove Emerson by 60, 70 feet on that one. Drew's just upper echelon of power.
That was a punch right there that Drew packed.
Collin forehanding it around that tree that you see there.
Yeah.
Skipping up nicely to this elevated basket. He'll be left with a pretty simple birdie putt from there.
Yep, that is a good spot to be attacking from, as well as Emerson.
There's that Bruins justice out of him.
Those are super routine shots for these guys.
Looks like a little jumper from Drew.
A little jumper right to the stump. Gonna be easy birdie for Drew. Count it. I mean, he's gaining strokes on people, though. Like, I personally haven't birdied this hole yet.
Eagle. Looking for an eagle.
Giving it a good run. I like it.
Was not short. There you go, M in for his birdie. The start of what appears to be a star frame from these guys. Eagle wasting no time. Dropping his birdie in. Drew doing the same. There we go. Star frame. This hole playing 0.6 strokes under par. Over a half stroke under par. We had 65% of the field getting the birdie on this one. Crazy. Thomas Gilbert, shout out to you, buddy. You were able to get the 2 on this one. Huge roller. I turned around just in time to see him drain that putt and run it in from right about 90 feet.
That is a big time eagle right there. Some good stuff, Thomas. This next hole is hole 12. It's going to be a par 3 with a really specific shot, asking off of the tee. You got to lay something straight with good low ceiling as well.
Yeah, a little bit of fade at the end is helpful, but not necessary. You've got the Mississippi River right behind this. One of the prettiest holes on this course, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is just the definition of a good disc golf hole.
Wow. An eagle pushing the right side as much as you can. I think it ticked 2 or 3 things, but ends up parked.
And keep it going, eagle. Good stuff. That's not going to be a par either. He's still parless.
Still parless through 12.
That's what we want to see, though.
Looks like a gatekeeper in his hand. Get over that bush. Yeah.
He missed what he needed to miss and right up into the circle, almost bullseye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that bush that he just clipped, if you take it over it with a mid-range, you're almost assuredly inside the circle putting for your birdie. Needing a little ground skip, maybe?
It's always there, though, almost.
Yeah. A real shaded green. Not much grass is growing on this thing, so the ground play is there. And Drew throwing a buzz, so it looks like all these guys going mid-range. That's the play. Just guarantees you're not going too far past the bucket.
A buzz is almost the ideal disc for this shot. Something that's going to be able to be pumped really hard and flat with not much movement to the right, but some late ground play as well to the left. Too much hyzer there from Drew.
Yeah.
That's going to be a par.
Yeah, hitting early. Leaving himself kind of a tricky approach. The basket's right of the screen that you can see. So he's got to go over the bush. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that tricky of an approach on this hole.
No. Good imagination from him there. Collin.
To keep his streak alive.
Yeah, looking to clean up from 26 feet. Oh, yeah. I like his putt. He throws it confidently. Full release, not much wobble. Just kind of a laser putt.
Yeah. He's picking it up as well. That's a few in a row. 3 in a row, actually, to start the back 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great way to rebound after the missed putt and unfortunate out of bounds on hole 9. Looks like it'll be birdie for Eagle, Collin, and Emerson, and that tap in par for Drew there. Smooth form from Collin. Fun to watch. All these guys doing what they're supposed to do on the back 9 here. And moving on to hole
13.
13.
13's going to be a sidearm hole. I expect to see a few sidearms at least. It's tough to say. I'm not sure what Drew or Collin are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
The other two boys definitely going to lace a couple sidearms up there. It's got a low ceiling, so sidearm is favorable for that. If you want to throw a backhand, you're going to have to be a little bit more disciplined than a sidearm.
Yep.
Honestly, a sidearm play can get pretty lazily easy on this hole.
Yeah, the miss you want to avoid is going short right early or long right, just right in general. The trees there don't allow for putts. This looks great.
Roping
Long.
it perfectly.
Wow.
Circle's edge long. Yeah, that was just roped.
Man, what a smooth forehand that guy's got. Fun to watch. Emerson, I believe this is an Explorer.
Explorer.
Yeah, he's so good at forehanding them as well. If it's not, it's a Pioneer, but something a little less than
he's
full
going
speed.
Pioneer.
Perfect.
Beautifully done.
All right, Collin's going forehand. He's got a Kool-Aid Man stamped disc. Pretty sweet. And just a little low out of him. Looks like he's got a great forehand, though. There's plenty of pace on that thing.
Yeah. And then Drew is going to opt for a backhand, it looks like. Backhand, mid-range, buzz.
This disc is getting plenty of work for him on this course.
Sure is. That is below average there from Drew.
Yep.
But the backhand play it's got to be like 3 or 4 times harder than the forehand play.
Yep. Well said, without a doubt. The ceiling's that much more of a deal. And you're asking for it to turn while it stays in the air. Just a tricky shot to pull off.
Nice run.
It's a good effort there from Drew. Going to be taking a par. Eagle to keep a sweet parlous streak alive.
Ooh. And assuming he hits that putt, this will be the first par of Eagle's round. This hole coming in is the 10th hardest hole on the course, playing .36 strokes under par. 40.
So, I'm sorry, Luke. This is a big putt, though, for Eagle right there.
No, you're exactly right.
Those are definitely ones to think about. And imagine not even having a par putt the entire round until there. All of a sudden, you got a 30-footer for par. That's tough. So good stuff for Eagle. Emerson cashing in on a birdie. But other than that, that's going to be 3 pars. So disappointing from our card here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. Shout out to Tristan Tanner hitting an 85-foot birdie putt on this one. Good on you, buddy.
Right on.
Yeah, 3 pars on this hole. A little less than average, I'd say. Sick look at Emerson. Loves forcing him over out of his hand. That's probably got something to do with playing in the Texas winds constantly, just needing a stable disc in the bag and trusting that. So good birdie from Emerson. On to hole 14.
Hole 14 is a nice par 4. One of my favorites on the course. Playing in over 700 feet, so it's possible to piece together 2 mid-ranges here, which is my style, making sure that you're safe and then throw a very similar next shot. But some people try to cover a lot of this distance off the tee and make themselves have like a little chip up at the green. But this is totally risk-reward. It's really important to play your game here.
Yep.
Emerson is really good at this shot. He's going aggressive, but for some people,
Flip up.
that's going to need some good ground play
It's just got to stop moving.
or help. Yeah, so for some people, distance drivers like that are just as safe as a mid-range,
Yeah.
you could say. Maybe in Emerson's case, but
Yeah, he's been throwing that disc fantastic all day. Made sense to throw it here. I think he just wanted a little more turn out of it.
so I believe Eagle went sidearm in round 1 on this tee shot, so I think he's going for something different. Looks like he's lining up hyzer, but this is also a cloud breaker. Like, this is going to be a long distance shot, I think.
Yeah, he's looking to bite off a huge chunk of this hole. Definitely look for it to be hyzer out of the hand.
What in the
And that's headed right.
It's going to hit that and drop, though.
Drop.
It probably did. Interesting way to play the hole. I like it, though.
Yeah.
I like it. I love how we all practice this course throughout the week and come up with our own ways that we believe is the highest percentage to birdie the hole.
Depending on where Eagle went, that could be a very tricky up and out. This is ideal. Not trying to bite off too much distance, just putting himself in the fairway.
Yeah, he's got a very similar distance on his next shot. I'm curious to see where Eagle did end up. I have a feeling that he could still be in a birdie position.
And this is full speed out of Drew, too. Looking to smash one way past that spotter if he can get a hold of it. Oh, yeah.
So good.
Perfect.
So
And that's simple putter approach from there. Inside 200 feet. Collin's going to be first to play, throwing the mid-range that he threw on hole 12.
This shot is playing probably like 340 feet, maybe a little farther.
Wow, great shot from him.
That's pretty solid.
You don't want to be long on this hole. The green runs away very fast. And here's that pinched angle that Eagle is left with. I mean, it's really thick inside these trees. Eagle's probably less than 70 feet from the Mississippi River where he stands right now. Depending on the flooding, that area the Eagle's in is sometimes underwater. So vegetation everywhere around there. Just a tricky out spot you don't really want to end up in.
He needs to sit down. He does pretty nicely.
Yeah. Looks like Eagle's going to have his second par in a row. First 2 pars of his round.
I feel like he was trying to make up a stroke there or something. But either way, maybe he just felt most comfortable about getting a birdie like that. Yep, Drew not going to waste this opportunity.
Oh, well played from him. Now Collin, first putt for his bird. Looks to be about 25 feet.
Nice putt.
Great putt from him. Last time he had a little death putt. He missed it. Way to make the adjustment there.
Good observation. That's a nice way to play the hole as well. He cut it in half and then made a 25-footer.
Yep. Never risked the out of bounds left. Controlled his game the entire time. Emerson grabbing his birdie as well. Eagle to finish his par. And then Drew to tap in a nice birdie. Oh my goodness. Glasses come off. Disc goes into orbit. Cool replay from par save. Fun to watch that as we head to the 15th hole of this Black Bear course here at the Preserve. Pretty straightforward hole here, Kev.
Yeah, another very easy hole, even relative to the course. All you have to do on this hole is get out of the gap and get some distance up the fairway, and you're going to be in scoring position. If you really hit a good drive, it's going to be possible jump putt up to the green.
Yeah, this hole's 15th hardest hole on the course, 4th easiest. Guys are looking to score their birdies on this one for sure.
There's just no OB, and it's actually really short for a par 4 as well.
Yeah, that's a smash right there, too.
What you want, that's going to be putter, mid-range upshot.
Well out there. Drew looking to smash this one.
This is a hole the big arms will step up to, thinking that they want to punish the disc.
Yeah, and this flight works well for Drew. Just a low penetrating. Wow, that was smashed out there. He'll be on the left side of the fairway, which will probably set up a hyzer putter approach for him, I think. Emerson going back to that Ballista Pro. He's been throwing well this round already.
That's going to be a perfect golf shot from Emerson.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it looks to be about 10 feet away from where Collin was. Perfect spot to be. Less than 300 in from there. Is Eagle going hyzer?
No.
Okay.
I hope not. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Huge shot.
Watching that disc flip up
Oh,
so late in
my
its flight,
gosh.
and yeah, Eagle is really close. Like,
And Collin and Emerson throw huge shots, and Eagle flew their discs by 40 feet. This is a pioneer approach from Emerson, going around that tree you see there. Oh, yeah. Playing it perfectly. Looks like a stable putter mid-range type of disc out of Collin going a little bit long, still inside the circle, and may have a little bit of obstruction on that putt. Could be a low ceiling type of look.
Yeah, it can get a little bit weird around the screen.
Drew.
Anheuser putter approach from Drew here. That's pretty good. Should be securing a birdie there.
These guys making this hole look really easy. And oh my gosh.
Because it is, Luke.
He's about to jump putt this approach. Wow.
So I called it. I said there could be a jump putt, but still, I'm still surprised. Like, that's a huge drive. It's 600 feet and then a 100-foot uphill jump putt. So hats off to Eagle there.
Oh.
Nice birdie there from Collin.
Yeah. Just throwing darts at the basket. Full release, open hand. Nice follow through right at the bucket. That's a great putting stroke. Anybody watching at home trying to mimic a nice spin putt, Collin's showing you how to do it right there. Oh yeah, looking like a star frame.
I would expect nothing else from this card here. Eagle is getting back on track after his 2 pars. He will take another birdie.
Well played from our group there.
And Eagle is still in position here to make a run on the lead card. But he needs to make some stuff happen late in the round. It would be really helpful if he could go 4 down through the last 3 holes. That would be huge.
Yeah, birdie 16, birdie 17, and then grab the eagle on 18, which is totally doable for somebody throwing it as far as Eagle and Drew.
It's going to be the game plan.
Yep.
Hole 16 is a tricky par 3, enjoyable to play. It's placed on the backside of a mound with 2 cedar trees blocking either line, whether you want to come in on a hyzer from the right or the left. They're going to be obstructed. Ideally, you want to land it flat and throw something straight at this pin, but a lot of people don't have the power or control to do that, so they sacrifice that and throw a hyzer into the screen and then kind of hope for good things to happen. Drew trying to skip it up onto the hill. That's a beautiful idea.
Yeah, land it just before the hill.
Oh, wow.
Good shot from him.
Jesus.
The tricky part about this hole, I think, is that the basket's on the backside of the green. So if you just throw it to the hill, you're left with a 45-foot semi-death putt.
Yeah, we see people 3-putt on this hole a lot.
Great shot from Collin, playing it into the hill, still rolling away quite a bit, but well inside the circle. Good shot from him.
Yeah, 2 shots showing us really how it's done.
Emerson playing a bit of a higher line in there.
I didn't see the disc, but that's got to be that Explorer.
Yep. Just inside the circle.
Nice shot there.
Looks like another hyzer out of Eagle. Probably an FD3 by the looks of it. I'm going to play this one way up there. Goodness gracious. Twice as high as I thought. Oh, yeah.
Right inside the circle, it appears.
Yeah, that's kind of my play. Not to mess with the hill, to slide in from the right side, take your circle's edge or just inside the circle putt, and not mess with a crazy rollaway or a weird bounce. A little strong out of M.
Eagle for 2 in a row here to go to 23 under. Count it.
Where you at, Collin?
Great putt. Six slow-mo. Perfect tempo. Just looks smooth when he does it right. Collin, looks like that tree's not in his way. He'll be able to take his regular stance on this one. Nice little snag from that Prodigy basket.
Yeah. Good putt, though, from Collin. Getting another birdie. And Drew with a really nice drive. I love how he just scooted it up the hill.
Yeah, looking to go 3 in a row right here.
Nice. And that was easily the shakiest looking putt of Drew's round.
Yeah.
But in the hole, and I consider the short left a sweet spot actually in the basket, so I'm not complaining after that putt.
Emerson taking the lone par on this one. Still playing a great round though. Oh, that's sweet. Lands it just in front of the hill, skips it up there, taps in his birdie. This whole card playing pretty good golf. 2 holes left, looking to get both of them, maybe even the eagle on 18, but it starts right here on 17 with this hallway shot. It's not overly long, coming in at 269 feet, but there is some water right that players need to be aware of, and then the ceiling at the very end of the gap. Got to keep it underneath that, and then hope that this sticky grass doesn't grab you. I think that's part of the reason that we're seeing Drew go buzz, low ceiling, sticky grass, throw it hard, end up by the bucket, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that's definitely why Drew's going buzz. The ceiling comes into play, but it comes into play on the left half of the fairway way more than the right half. So if you throw on the right side of the fairway, like Drew's right there, there's plenty of room for that. But, I mean, he would have been good at any part of the fairway because that was a laser and low.
Yep, perfect shot from him. Looks like a putter out of Collin. Bit of an early release. Should be fairly easy up and down from there, but definitely cannot run the birdie. Looks like a putter at an eagle, going with the standstill. Stay up.
Beautiful.
There's that sticky grass.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about. That's going to be short and probably outside of the circle.
Emerson opting for a putter as well. A little higher, but there's that right side, just like
Perfect.
you said. Yep. Collin needing to straddle it out. Oh, yeah. Great shot from him. Showing off that forehand touch. An eagle, you know he wants this.
Oh, this is big time putt, man.
Yeah, 50 feet, raised basket, mosquitoes and flies everywhere in this Minnesota land of 1,000, 10,000 lakes. Just a mosquito breeding ground out here. Eagle refocuses though. Lets his P2 fly.
No way.
In the heart.
That is
my
massive.
gosh. What an angle for this replay. Sick.
Ginormous putt there from Eagle. Yes, the slow-mo behind it. But
Dead
the magnitude.
Center, dude.
The magnitude of that putt.
Yeah.
So big. Keeping him alive in this tournament moving himself up for which card he's going to play on in the final round. Mad respect, Eagle. That's big time.
Oh, flexing on him.
Yeah.
Look at that. He can feel it.
Not having the
Stoked
ball.
on that one.
Drew is shaky on his last putt from this distance. This is an elevated pin. It's just something to think about. Routine's the exact same the entire round, though.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, Drew.
Mm-hmm. Definitely something to copy and emulate. Just regardless of the distance, goes through his process, picks a target, full releases at it. Love to see it. Emerson also with one of the best processes pre-putt, I think, in the game as well. Just goes through the same routine every time. It's important if you're looking for consistent results.
Oh, it's vital. Nice line right there.
Yeah. Plenty high, letting his putter fly. Moving on to the 18th, the finishing hole that these guys, I'm sure, all want to birdie. This card throws a long ways as a hole. This hole's only 930 feet, and it's probably even less if you're going to bite off a chunk of this water. I think you'll see a lot of these guys go directly at this green, possibly even aiming for the bunker. If you land in that bunker green side, you've got 250 feet in for your eagle, which is, you know, you're still asking 600 feet off the tee, but that's what these guys do. Drew, holding nothing back, I presume. Oh, that's cranked. Headed towards the bunker. Skips out of the bunker. Lands all of 580 feet up there. He'll be left with a fairly simple, pure hyzer approach from there.
Oh, yeah. The distance that he's getting off of the tee shot is unfathomable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Eagle going with a cloud breaker. Oh my gosh. Smashing it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Eagle getting all the way onto the green on what looked to be a turnover shot.
Yeah, and if you can end up right of the bunker on that green, your angle's much better into this. You'll actually be able to see the basket. I think from where Drew's at, he probably won't be able to see the basket. Emerson, one more Ballista Pro into orbit.
Yes, sir, Emerson. Just needs a little bit of sit-down action.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of distance to be able to go at this green in two. Collin looking to follow suit. Forcing that one over. Wow, getting the angle just right.
Money in the bank from Collin there.
Smash of the tee shot. We'll see Emerson up first. Looks like he's marked his Ballista Pro, picked it back up to throw again. This will have to be a hyzer out of the hand. Anything that turns over will be pushing him away from the basket. So look for this one to stay on hyzer. Little straight. What? Yeah, inside circle two. Oh yeah, and getting a nice curl.
Yeah, he's showing us how we like to do that. We like to swing it in there wide around the bunker, and there's a bunch of skip out there. A bunch of ground play to be had.
Collin also throwing the same disc that he went with off the tee. Nice and smooth. Wow. Now curl.
Holy smokes, man. Nice stuff, Collin. That was unbelievably smooth.
Textbook shot from him. He'll be looking at 15 feet for his eagle to cap off a great round of play.
Yeah, it's always nice subtracting 2 off of your score on the last hole of the round. It's a good feeling.
Oh, yeah. One of the best. Drew, I'd presume this is a max, possibly even a Firebird. This would be high and hyzered.
Coming in on Spike Heiser, not wanting any ground action. Doesn't get too much inside the circle for eagle.
Yeah. So we're 3 for 3 on the eagle putts happening. Emerson a little further back, but well inside his range. And the eagle looks to be lining up just a monster Spike Heiser into this one, trying to get it to sit fast. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so well played from eagle there as well.
3 shots inside the circle, 3 eagle putts inside the circle, and then this one right here from Emerson. Looks to be about 53 feet. He knew it out of the hand, a little disappointed, but he will be finishing his round with a birdie.
Eagle, we called it 2 or 3 holes ago. Could he go 4 down through the last 3? Yes, he can. Huge putt from Eagle.
Just underneath the band.
Marching in his round of 14 or 15 under.
Yeah, I believe it's 14. We will be able to tell in a second.
I'm thinking it could be better. But either way, incredible round.
Yeah, he went 49.
So that's going to be 15 under. In the 40s. That's awesome.
Drew looking to follow suit with that eagle.
Birdie, bummer.
Oh, and just a little low from him.
The shakes from hole 16 may have came into play there. He recovered on 17 with a 20-footer, but this one on 18 was not looking very comfortable and confident from Drew. Emerson for birdie.
Collin is inside of this for eagle.
Yeah, Collin filleted his second shot, honestly, effortlessly.
Yeah.
So good looking.
Yeah. Fillet is a great word. It was totally filleted. Dude, that's the eagle putt you like right there. Fantastic play from him.
2 eagles, 2 birdies. Not a bad way to finish for our card right here. Guys, we really want to thank you all for joining us for this coverage of the 2020 Championship at the Preserve presented by Prodigy Disc. Thanks for coming along with us and checking out all these awesome shots. Really hope to see you guys for the final round coverage coming out tomorrow. Luke, anything else?
Man, enjoyed it, Kev. Look forward to doing it with you again. We'll see you guys back here for the final round.
Come check it out.